Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sheen, your host. This is Money Matters. In this channel, we talk about money, finance, how to grow your money, how to invest your money, how to make money work hard for you. Check out my other videos. If you like what I'm doing, please give a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel, pushes the YouTube algorithm to suggest my video to other people, and helps spread the word. So please give that thumbs up. Also consider subscribing if you haven't yet already. All right, today we're going to talk about my biggest loss as far as the stock market goes. Let me know, leave a comment below. I'll pause for a second. Let me know what you think this stock is. My biggest loss ever in the stock market. All right, so my biggest loss so far is a stock that I've never ever talked about in this channel because I don't own it in my public portfolio. I own it on a separate portfolio. My retirement portfolio is a separate account that I never really talk about. And it is Luckin Coffee. If you guys don't know what Luckin Coffee is, basically it is a coffee chain out of China. So it went public last year and I bought stock in it January of this year. The stock was doing good. I bought it about 30 some dollars per share. It jumped up to 40 something dollars in February. And then the whole CV situation, illness 19 happened and the stock tanked, which was kind of expected. The whole market tanked. I fully expected that to happen, and I wasn't concerned about that at all because, you know, pretty much the whole market tanked. It was kind of sentiment that all stocks were going to take a huge blow, but this stock even took a more dramatic drop, like more than 80%, more than almost 90% drop in the last few days. And so I don't know if you heard yet, but here it is. So this was reported April 4th. Starbucks of China. So, you know, basically this is a coffee chain in China. It was down 70% as of Thursday because of fraud claims. Fraud claims are never good for a company. So the chief operating officer and other employees may have forged sales in 2019 as much as $310 million. Certain costs and expenses were substantially inflated and advised that investors shouldn't rely on their previous financial statements. So, you know, they're talking about the revenue that they basically fabricated. And you know what revenue it is? Here it is. So in 2018, they had revenue of 840 million. And then for the last 12 months, it jumped up to $3.3 billion in total revenue. And, you know, as an investor, looking at these numbers, that is a dramatic jump, and that is in a market. You know, China market is going to explode. The middle class in China is growing at a rapid rate. So more and more people are going to be able to afford to buy fancy things, leisurely things, your cappuccinos, all this kind of stuff. And by looking at the revenue numbers, looking at the projected growth, it was an awesome deal. I bought it in at like $30 a share. And like I said, it was doing well until the whole illness 19 situation happened. Now this whole fucking issue with basically them cooking their books, putting up fake numbers, it's just fucking ridiculous. So basically here is their stock. You'll see basically just a few months ago, it was trading at $40 or upper $30. I bought in again at like $32 or $33. And then, you know, it took a dive down to their 20s and the $25 range. And then just a couple of days ago, it dropped from the $25, $27 range down to $4.39. $4.39. Guys, this is the worst ever pick that I ever chose. I thought Carnival Cruise Line was horrible. You've seen my other videos about Carnival Cruise Lines. I'm down about 60%, I believe, on that on my public account. I was down about 80%, but the Carnival Cruise Line had a huge jump. I have a video coming up on that one right after this. I thought Carnival was bad, but now this Luckin Coffee makes Carnival look like an amazing stock. Again, yeah, so down about 80%. And if that wasn't bad news enough, this news also came out. Basically, their chairman defaults on his loan. So he was forced to surrender his shares of the company. So basically, the market is flooded with Luckin Coffee shares that nobody wants to buy. Investors are fleeing the company. This chairman had to dump all his shares into the company. So like the market is just full of these shares. Nobody wants to buy them, and that's what happens. The price drops down to $4.30 or whatever it is. So here it is, $4.48 at market close today. That's down like 88% on the year, 87% in the past 3 months, 87% down in the last month. In the last 5 days, down 82%. So here it is. I bought Luckin Coffee in my account. It was January of this year, January 6, 2020. I bought 10 shares at $34.93, and I am currently down nearly 90% on this stock, 87.23% on this piece of shit stock. So guys, you know, at least I only bought 10 shares. I mean, this wasn't a company that I was like, oh, I'm going to go to the moon with this company. I really believe in this company. It was just a total speculative stock that I just put. I think I just put like, $300 something into it, only bought 10 shares. But that's the only silver lining. It wasn't like I put thousands of dollars into it. So I'm not totally upset. The question is, what am I going to do with this now? I'm down nearly 90%. So it's a whole, like, I think 40 some dollars that it's worth now, down from 300. So the only thing I'm going to do is just hold on to it. I don't see any point in selling it for $40. What would I do with the extra $40? I mean, there's no point in selling it for $40. I might as well just hold on to it and see if it, jumps back up at least maybe another 10% or 15%, and then consider selling it then. But that's what it is, guys. That's the name of the game. You never know what happens with any stock. It doesn't really matter if it's a Chinese company or American company. American companies do this all the time as well. So lesson learned. Especially right now with all these stocks that are at their lowest lows, everything is on sale. There's no reason to try to buy some crazy speculative stock that has only like a 1 or 2 year track history. There's tons of stocks out there that have like 10 years to 15 years, are just like super name brand stocks, like Starbucks, the other main biggest player in the coffee market, right? Starbucks is trading for, I think it's like $65, down from, I think it's like $120 or $140, I forget. But it's trading at like basically 60 some dollars right now. So, Starbucks is at least a reputable company that has a long track history. So there's no reason why you would choose Luckin Coffee over Starbucks currently at this price, especially, like I said, Starbucks is trading in the 60s. And so, I mean, it is possible that Luckin Coffee can double up or triple up now that it's only $4 a share. It's easy to double up or triple up when it's so cheap. So, I mean, that's also something to consider. But as far as I'm considering, there's no way I'm going to put any more money into Luckin Coffee. That stock is dead to me. I'm just hoping I could probably hold on to it for another year or 2 years, and maybe it goes up another 10, 15%. Then I'll decide what I didn't want to do with it. But that's my quick video and my rant about fucking Luckin Coffee. Total shit show of a company that basically lost 90% of my investment on this one. But anyways, check out my other videos. If you like what I'm doing, please give a thumbs up. Leave some comments below. Have you bought into Luckin Coffee? Have you bought into Starbucks? Have you bought into any fast food companies? Let me know in your comments below. I read all your comments. Give a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing. It really helps out the channel. Consider subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.